Justice and mercy are both very important ideas, but they are frequently at odds with one another. So which would you rather have? Justice tempered by mercy, or mercy tempered by justice? Shalom, my friends. Yes, last week I spoke about justice, which is very important. But today we bring in the idea of mercy. There's an important difference between justice tempered by mercy and mercy tempered by justice. They both value compassion and accountability, but in a different order. I believe justice must be the priority. Not because mercy is not important, it is, but because mercy can fulfill its moral purpose only when justice has established what is right. Justice begins with the recognition that actions matter. People have obligations to one another. Wrongdoing causes real harm, and victims have a legitimate claim to be heard. Justice gives us a common standard. It applies the same moral measure without regard to wealth, social status, or influence, or personal affection. It protects us from favoritism and from the temptation to excuse conduct simply because we sympathize with the person responsible. But if mercy becomes the governing principle and justice merely restrains it, accountability can become uncertain. Decisions may depend too heavily upon whose story moves us, or whose remorse appears most convincing, or whose circumstances we can understand most readily. Those who are charming or familiar or powerful might receive compassion when others might receive condemnation. Mercy without a firm foundation of justice can therefore become arbitrary, and arbitrary mercy may itself become injustice. And yet, justice standing entirely alone is also incomplete. Human beings are more than the worst things they've ever done. Circumstances matter. Intentions matter. People can repent or repair harm. People can change. A purely mechanical justice might impose the same consequence in every single case while ignoring distinctions that are morally significant. It may preserve the letter of fairness while losing sight of the human purpose of fairness. And that's where mercy enters, not to deny justice, but to perfect it. Mercy acknowledges the wrong, but then asks whether the fullest good requires the maximum penalty. Mercy considers remorse, restitution, vulnerability, proportionality, and the possibility of rehabilitation. It might reduce punishment or offer another chance or choose restoration over retribution. But because mercy follows justice, it does so honestly. It doesn't pretend that no harm occurred. It does not erase the victim, and it does not call what is wrong right. Mercy has meaning precisely because something is genuinely owed, and for good reason is not demanded in full. This order also preserves the dignity of the person receiving mercy. If we excuse someone by saying that no standard could reasonably have applied to them, we may treat that person as less than morally responsible. Genuine mercy says something more respectful. You were accountable. What you did mattered. And yet, you are capable of more than this particular failure. Justice, then, should establish the ground beneath our feet. It names the good, it protects the vulnerable, and it ensures accountability. Mercy should soften its severity, recognize individual circumstances, and keep open the door to return. Justice without mercy can become cruelty. Mercy without justice can become indulgence or favoritism. But justice tempered by mercy holds both truths together. Wrongdoing must be taken seriously, and no human being should be reduced forever to a single misstep. Justice gives mercy its moral shape. Mercy gives justice a human heart. So which would you emphasize? Would you prefer justice tempered by mercy or mercy tempered by justice?
It's going to take all of my thinking and all of my consecration.
Let me know in the comments box. I will respond to everyone who comments. If you would like to support the work of the Rabbi Study, which is to explore the ultimate issues of life from a Judeo-Christian perspective, you can do so for a donation of $3 a month at patreon.com. These are people who have become patrons, and I'm very grateful to each and every one of them. If you would like to become a patron yourself, you'll find a link to Patreon in the description box below the video. There are also ways you can help this channel that cost absolutely nothing. Very simple way. If you found this video worthy of serious consideration, like it. Give it a thumbs up on YouTube. That helps put it in front of more viewers. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel. No cost at all and simple to do. As long as you're logged into YouTube, you can subscribe by clicking on my face right over here, or you might choose to watch another video by clicking on its icon right over there. As ever, until next time, Shabbat Shalom.